What is up, guys? We are back with another Marvel Champions Mythbusters video here, and today we'll be dispelling the myth that Venom is good. So you guys know I've been doing a series where I rank all the heroes by how good their thwarting is or how good their versatility is and all that stuff. And basically each time I make that tier list video, I get a bunch of comments. Shouts to all of you guys. You guys tell me that I'm underrating Venom, that Venom is much better than how much I give him credit for. I don't think Venom is that good. I don't think he can hit himself against the most difficult scenarios, against high pressure situations like against Ronan the Accuser, for example. Yeah, so we'll be trying to dispel that Venom is good here. And I do want to give a shout out to Dale the Casual Gamer and Ziggy, and I do want to apologize to them because I know that Venom is one of their favorite heroes. So yeah, I apologize here, and I could be proven wrong here, right? So if we defeat Ronan without much trouble, then I'm wrong, and Venom is really good. Definitely let me know down in the comments how this playthrough goes. If you guys feel like I made a bunch of mistakes, if you guys feel I could have played better, but I'm going to do my best to play Venom the best that I can, and I have a very powerful generic leadership deck right here for Venom. Okay, so let's go through the deck really quick. So leadership is the most powerful thing, right? So we're going to give that to Venom and see how he does. We have White Tiger, Maria Hill, Major Victory as our leadership allies, and we're running a bunch of basic stuff, right? We have Martin X as a Guardian ally, Ironheart, Gambit, Cosmo and our Guardian, Gamora, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, powerful Guardian allies here. Professor X, super powerful in himself. Nick Fury, strongest ally in the game. We have Helicarrier, Nowhere, Avengers Mansion as our resource economy cards. We have one Make the Call, one Rapid Response, our three regular doubles, and then two Power Novelist to pay for all those basic cards that we have right here. And we have some player side schemes, Super Power Train to help him get the multi-gun if we don't get it on turn one. Build support to get one of our resource generators out like the Helicarrier. Endurance to give us extra life because we're using our hero ability a lot. So yeah, this is one of the most generic but also powerful decks that we can come up here for a Guardian character like Venom, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, once again, I'm not the most experienced Venom player, so if I'm making a bunch of mistakes here, you guys let me know, and this won't be a good Mythbusters video if I just don't play Venom very well. But I'm gonna do my best, try to pilot him well, and see how he does against Ronan the Accuser here. And yeah, I am doubtful of how good Venom will be. So yeah, we will see. All right, so we start off here in our alter ego as Flash Thompson. And then let's get Ronan set up here. So main scheme stage 1A says to put the, and we are facing Ronan the Accuser on expert mode. I'm not sure if I said that. Okay, so main scheme stage 1A says to put the Kree command ship permanent environment in play right here. So we have this with the permanent hazard icon. Ronan will have his universal weapon, +1 scheme, +1 attack, and he has Stalwart. We have the Power Stone, +1 thwart, +1 attack, and we also have control of the Milano, which we can exhaust to generate a wall resource. And I think that is pretty good here for our shuffling. All right. And then let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B, coming in with 2 per player threat. And then Ronan the Accuser is going to have toughness. He also comes in with the 1 revealed effect, which is to put the cut the power size in play right here with 3 per player threat. And then let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then I think that's pretty much it there. So we're all set up here for the villain. We're all set up here for Flash Thompson, Venom, Agent Venom here. We'll see how he does. And Flash can control 1 additional upgrade that has a restricted keyword. So we can have 3 restricted weapons out pretty much. So we can have both our pistols and the multi-gun. That's pretty much how that works. All right, so before we do our setup here, armed and ready, we do our mulligans first. So yeah, this is one of my most disliked things about Venom is the setup ability. So I'm pretty worried about how I'm going to mulligan because I don't want to get into my guns and stuff, right? Because I want to get into it with the armed and ready. Okay, so I have a pistol here and a mansion with the double, which is pretty good. Maria is great here. And we got Nick. Okay, so we're just going to hold his hand here. So hand size of 6, and then that's our mulligan. We're not going to lose anything here. I'm just going to keep this because I feel this is a really solid hand. So now we do our setup. Armed and ready. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you get a weapon upgrade, and then add to your hand. So we're just going to mill here. Let's just mill like this so it's a little bit faster until we get a weapon upgrade. That's not it. So we're looking for either the other Venom's pistol or our multi-gun. And hopefully the multi-gun, right? Alright, so this is what I don't like about Venom. We're losing half our deck here. Alright, see, we had a great opening hand, but look at Venom. Classic Venom, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, it's at the bottom. Alright, we got the multi-gun, though, so that's good. Okay, so we have one of the best hands that we can ask for turn 1, right? We have Nick Fury, we have a basic double, we have the mansion, we have our multi-gun, and our pistol. But our deck is already half gone, so we're going to deck out pretty soon here and get the extra encounter card, which you guys know I'm very scared. Okay, so that is done with our setup. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, let's see. I don't think I go for superpower training here. Or I could get out the multi-gun easier that way. If I do that, let's see. Man, I want to play Nick Fury first. I want to use this in Milan as a resource. Do I just go ahead and flip up here? Yeah, because I lost my Project Rebirth, so there's no point in being in hero form anymore. So, or in Alter Ego. So let's go ahead and just flip up here to hero form. Okay, so Symbiotic Bond, as a resource, we can take 1 damage and generate a water resource. Let's go and do that. We're take a damage, drop from 12 down to 11, and we have a water resource here. Exhaust Melange, generate another water resource. This will be a double in paying for a basic card, so it's going to be 4 water resources here that we can use to play Nick Fury, because he's a basic card. Okay, whenever Nick Fury enters play, let's fix this up a little bit. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're pick the one and draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we want to do. If I do this into the mansion, I can draw a card. Then I can play Maria Hill, draw another card, play Superpower Training. I could clear it with Maria and Nick, get our multi-gun without paying much for it, and we get a mansion and Maria Hill out for that. I feel that's gotta be really good, right? But then I lose the pistols here. I think that's okay. Let me know down in comments if I'm misplaying this, but I think that's the play I want to go for here. Yeah, we have. I think I'd rather do that. I could also, let's think here. I feel the mansion is huge. Getting a mansion out on turn 1 is going to be really good. Yeah, I want some economy here, and I want the multi-gun. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to use 4 resources right here, so I can play Avengers Mansion. Then we can exhaust the mansion so we can draw a card. We get a double. That'll be okay. Oh, we got the other pistol. I'm going to lose both pistols here. I guess that's fine. I could play Maria Hill instead and play a pistol and then thwart out the superpower training. I really want to have 2 allies, though, is the thing. Oh man, Venom players, what do I do? Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the pistol here. I feel like if I don't do that, Venom players will be mad at me. So let's do a resource here. So I play Superpower Training. It's a player sizing comes in with 3 per player threat. And we're gonna use a resource right here. So we can play a 1-cost upgrade, which is Venom's pistols. It's restricted here. So we only have 2 restricted cards, but Venom allows us to have 3. As a hero interrupt, when we use one of Venom's basic powers, we can exhaust a pistol and we get +1 to the power for its use. So we're gonna thwart here for 1, plus the power stone is 2. Exhaust the pistol here as interrupts. We're throwing for 3 from Superpower Training, clearing the side scheme off, defeating it. When defeated, it gets removed from the game, goes in victory display because it has a victory keyword. And then we can search our deck and discard out for any identity-specific upgrade, put it into play. Let's get the multi-gun, which is an identity-specific upgrade here. So that's our key upgrade here. So we get this from discard out, put it straight into play here. Okay, and the multi-gun also has a restricted keyword. And then as a hero action, we exhaust it and choose one. We need to choose to do 2 damage to the enemy, do 1 damage to each minion engaged with us, or we can remove 2 threat from a scheme. So let's go ahead and do the 2 threat from a scheme, taking it off and cut the power. Drops it down to 1. Let's have Nick Fury thwart for 2, clear off, cut the power. So take consequent damage, and the side scheme is defeated. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that was the best play. I would like to get Maria Hill as a second blocker, but then I will lose both pistols there. So I went for 1 pistol, going for Venom's upgrade. That's one of my things I don't like about Venom. He really wants to get those pistols down. But yeah, we're able to get the mission out as well. So that's a huge turn 1. We'll see what happens. Let's end our turn. Ready, back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. All right. And we're about to deck out, but not yet, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, getting X here is pretty big. I may just flip down next turn. I guess I don't have to flip down, but you guys know I love flipping down if I'm able to. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to main. Goes up to 4. He's going to attack us here. He gets 1 additional boost card. We have the Power Stone, which we do have, so he gets 2 boost cards here. Let's block with Nick Fury. 1 boost, 2 boost. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan as a boost effect, so he gets the Power Stone here. All right, so he's hitting us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Takes out Nick Fury because he's defending for us. And we lose the Power Stone with that boost effect. All right, then we get 2 face encounter cards because it has an icon from the Kree command ship. 1, 2. First encounter card is an advance. Ronan's going to scheme here. He's going to pop the main scheme. We let that. So let's cancel with the first player interrupt. When you reveal treachery, you can exhaust Milan spell resource of any type to cancel the 1 reveal effects of the treachery. So the advance, we can cancel it. Let's toss. This is a minion. I don't want to toss this. We have Rocket, though, to help us get a minion, so let's just toss it anyways. It's fine. All right, and then we got 1 more encounter card, which is a Rogue Vessel. Okay, so it's going to surge when a villain plays ends deal damage to a player. Surges into and assault the villain attacks you. Okay, so Ronan's gonna hit us here. We have 11 life. We have 11 life. I think we take because I have recovery of 4, so don't want to get exhausted here. He only gets 1 boost because he has a power stone, so it's hitting with a base of 5. Yeah, we won't die. Let's take the attack to face. 5 plus a boost of 1 and overkill. So 6 damage brings us to 11 down to 5 here. All right, and then that's it with the activation. And at the end of the villain phase, we take a damage, so we drop from 5 down to 4. All right, not great. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. I want to do the universal weapon thing, just get confused with X. Let's go ahead and just first mansion, so we can draw a card here. And we're about to deck. Ooh, I like the endurance here, actually. Let's see. This is only in hero form, so I can't base recovery and get extra thing with the pistols. I think I just play X, play endurance. I could thematic bond for extra resource, but I don't think I need to do that right now. Because I have a clean hand, I just draw back up here. There's no particular card that I really want to save. So yeah, let's get this confused off on Ronan here. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're going to use the hero action right here on the universal weapon. Take 2 damage. We drop from 4 down to 2. Do yourself face down counter card. Shuffle the universal weapon into an encounter deck. So it's going to go in here. And we just shuffle it up. Alright, and hopefully we don't get it back out. But we'll see what happens. Alright, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So we're down 2 life, but Venom has 4 recovery, right? So that's really good. So now Ronan loses the +1 attack, +1 scheme, and he can be confused now. Alright. Then we're just going to... No, wait, we're going to use a hero action. Exhaust multi-gun, remove 2 there from the scheme. Let's take 2 off of here. Then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Let's exhaust the card by 4. Bring some 2 back up to 6, so gaining some life here. Then we're going to use 3 resources here when paying for a basic card with the Power Novelist to play Professor X. We enter display, choose one, we want to confuse a villain. Let's confuse Ronan. And then X is going to thwart for 3, clear off the main scheme. And X will take a contour damage. Let's use the resource here to play our endurance. You get +3 hit points, so we go from 6 up to 9 now. So we're, back up to pretty good health. And then we have X here as well. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. So it would have been better to get the most value of X, which is to stay in hero form, let him block, and then flip down next turn for Ronan to scheme. But that's risky because if I get the universal weapon back here, that confuse is completely useless. So I really want to get that confused off and just play it safe here. So let's get into turn. We're draw back up to hands as a 6. We already decked out here on our 3rd turn. So we get a face down kind of card for decking out. Now we shuffle the discard pile back into deck here. So yeah, normally we would not have decked out so early. But because we're Venom, guys. Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna stop saying stuff like that. We're just gonna try to follow through this playthrough and see if we can get a kill here on Ronan. Alright, let's get a shuffle. And then draw back up to 6 here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting good luck, I think, right? Because we have Nick Fury here again already after that reshuffle. No doubles, but I mean, that's okay. We got Spire Sense here as well. And we still have the Mansion and Symbiotic Bond. So ideally, we should have a good turn coming up. Okay, Roland's turn is going to add 2 domain. He's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego. He's confused. Activation won't go through. He doesn't have Stalwart because of the Universal Weapon being gone. He's going to deal us 2 encounter cards here. So 1, 2 because of the hazard icon. So we have a total of 4 here. First one is Physiology. Give Ronan a tough status card. If your hazard one, take a damage. So we drop from 9 down to 8. And then this will also surge. So we get another encounter card here. Kree Commando with Patrol, so we can't thwart the man while he's in play. Another Kree Commando. Okay, that's okay. Exhaustion, darn it. Okay, Exhaustion Identity, and that will surge into a Pistol Maneuver, hinder 2+3, so 5 threat. Last encounter card is our Obligation. You may flip to Alter Ego form. Choose to exhaust yourself and take 2 damage. We can't do that. So we're going to do the second one because we're already exhausted. Put 1 set aside copy of Enraged Symbiote and play engage with first player. If you cannot, again, surge, discard Obligation. Okay, so we can't do that. So we just get a Enraged Symbiote here from a Nemesis set. This has Guard and Patrol, so we have 3 Patrol minions. That ends the round. X will get discard at the end of the round, and it's back to our turn. When our turn begins, we take a damage because of the Rogue Vessel, so we drop down 7. Okay, so I don't like when Venom gets exhausted here. That's one of my major gripes with Venom. So with the exhaustion, because now we can't get the pistols to do anything. It's a dead card here, right? Let's exhaust the mansion, draw a card. For sure, I want to play Nick. Oh, we got double Nick. Okay. Running gun could give me a ready. I could hold on to one of them for sure. I don't need a lock and load, so let's use 4 resources here. So I can play a Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one, we pick the one and draw 3. Ooh, I like double. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got Groot here. Multi-gun can do 1 damage to each minion. Is that useful? Not really too useful. If I play Groot, or do I go for a running gun? So I get it ready. This can do... Okay, let's think here. If I play a running gun, I could play Spire Sense and be really greedy, or go for another ally. If I multi-gun here for 1 to each, then I play the running gun already, and then I can do 1 to each again. I can swing for 1, 2, 3. Nick swings for 2. Yeah, we can't kill these guys here. I think I need to... Oh, I want to get rid of the Rogue Vessel too with the Milano, but I think I have to Milano this first player action to remove that, because I just don't have the Thoring right now, right? This can remove 2 from a scheme. Okay, I don't have to worry about the man right here. The patrol. These minions are nasty because they have 2 life, but these are better cards to get than getting like an activation from Ronan. So I actually feel like we got lucky that encounter phase by not getting a bunch of activations. Like if he schemed a lot with advances, or if he got his use stand accused, that would have been actually worse than what we got here. I don't think I can afford the Spire Sense here because we need to deal with the board pressure here. Running Gun's going to definitely help out with that. And then, I don't know. Okay, we got to play Running Gun. And what do we do here? Do we go for Groot? If we go for Groot, we don't have thwarting. If I go for Groot, I have to do that. I could go for Ironheart, see what we draw. Let's just do that. I think that's the play here. Okay, so let's use a double resource here. So we can play Ironheart. When you play from here, you can draw a card. Make the call. Do we have an ally in here? We have X. To get her confused off and Thor for 3? Wait a minute, is that the play? Running Gun though is really good. I need to deal with the minions. Okay, let's just go ahead and flip up here hero form. Kind of want to play X right now. If I get X down, I don't need Milano. If I get X down, I could do this. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, let's go ahead and just first use a multi-gun. Exhaust it. We're choosing one to deal 1 damage to each minion, right? So that's very high value, right? Because it's doing 3 damage. So let's get this off. And then, do I play the running gun here? I'll get it ready. Then I can swing for 3. If Ironheart takes us out, and let's say I swing for 3 here, Nick swings for 2. This can thwart 2, and we Milano this, so then we just have this here. And then hold on to the make the call. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do 3 resources right here. I think that's the play. So we can play a running gun. Ready Venom in each weapon upgrade you control. So readying a Venom and readying up the multi-gun here. This is already ready up with our pistol. Okay. Now we're going to use the first player action here. Exhaust Milano. Remove 3 from the scheme. Drops down at 2. We're going to exhaust the multi-gun. Choose the one to remove 2 from the scheme. Clearing off defense maneuver. So get rid of the double accelerations. Because I can't deal with that. Then Ironheart's going to swing for 1 on the rage symbiote, take it out. She'll take a consequent damage. This guy's gone. He does have patrol, but we didn't thwart the main, so we're fine. Venom's going to swing for 2, exhaust the pistol, so we get +1 more. We're swinging for 3 on this pre-commando. Nick will swing for 2, take it out because there's only 2 life left. Nick will take a consequent damage. Oh, we just realized I had 1 resource symbiote bond, but I think that was fine because I want to hold on to make the call to play X next turn. That will enter turn us right back up. Alright, and we're going to draw back up to 5 here. So we're getting decently controlled here against Ronan, but we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Ronan's turn is going to add 2 to the main. It goes up to 4. He attacks us. Nick will block. He gets 1 boost card because he has a Power Stone. 4, it has Overkill, so 5 damage with Overkill. Nick will soak 2. 3 boosts over the Venom brings us from 7 down to 4 life. Nick is gone. Okay, then the Creed Commander is going to hit us for 2. I think I just take it here. I have 4 recovery, which is better than, yeah, so I'm going to, oh man, hold up. If I take 2 damage, Robot's going to do 1 more. I think I have to defend it, right? Do I block with Ironheart? No, I'd rather block an attack from Ronan with Ironheart. Then we got to defend here. We don't have our defense event. Yeah, let's defend for 2. Because if we get a another one of these Kree physiology things, that's going to do a damage to us. This does a damage, and this does 2, so that will kill us. Yeah, so let's just take, we're going to defend the 2 damage from the Kree Commando, take no damage. 2 encounter cards with the Kree Command ship here. 1, 2. First one's Blindside. Choose one. We're going to pick the one to stun the first player. Yeah, that's the safest one always. That was a good encounter card for us to get. Got stunned. And you got Master Plane. Place 4 on each 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes, we discard until we get a side scheme. Got right away, put it into play. So that is fine. You're 3 plus 1, so 4 threats. So I feel like we're getting really good luck with encounter cards here. And Amplify. Okay, and then back to our turn. We take a damage at the end of the player phase because of Rogue Vessel. So draw down 3. But now we can finally use Milano for this thing, I think. And then I think I want to... Okay, let's just first Mansion. Draw a card. Can I... White Tiger. Draw 2. Play X. No, because I want to Milano that thing. If I play X here, I use these 2 resources with Milano to get rid of the Rogue Vessel. I can't play Maria Hill. I think that's better, though. Yeah, I think that is the better play. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. Unfortunately, yeah. First player action, exhaust Milano. Spend 2 resources of any type. So we can discard the Rogue Vessel. So now this thing is gone. Then we're going to play Make the Call. Pay the playing cost of an ally any player's discard pile. Let's pay the cost here for Professor X. 3 cost allies, so 3 cards right here. And then whenever X enters play, choose one. We pick the one to confuse Ronan again. We set the patrol minion. So we can't thwart the main. But I could thwart out Cannonade with my multi-gun. At the same time, I don't think we care about Amplify here, because if this pops, this will pop anyways. Well, X has to just thwart, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay, X will thwart for 3 from Cannonade. We take constant damage because X can't thwart from the main anyways. And I think what we're going to do is actually do some damage to Kree Commando. So let's exhaust the multi-gun. Choose one pick the one to do 2 damage to enemies. So 2 on the Kree Commando is not an attack, so we bypass our stun. So we can do that 2 damage. And then we flip down into Alter Ego. I can't stay up in hero form, I think, because yeah, we're just taking too much damage. Let's get in our turn. Let's right back up. And hopefully we can get into our Alter Ego recovery card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We didn't get it. But we got Gamora with Millet. We got a build support. But I got the Helicarrier as well. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay. Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to main. Goes up to 6. He's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego. He's confused here. Oh, I forgot. This guy schemed for 1. Alright, sorry guys. We're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to go back. So instead of doing 2 damage to this guy, we're going to remove 2 from the main. So this guy only has 1 damage because I forgot he has +1 scheme. So we remove 2 from the main. The main should only have 4 threat here. And this will bypass the patrol because it's not a thwart activation. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. So now he only scheme for 1. So this will go from 4 up to 5. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about going back and cheating there. Then we get 2 encounter cards for a Kree Command ship. I am trying to get Venom to win here. First encounter card is you stand accused. Runs in scheme with +1 scheme. So because we're an Alter Ego. So let's cancel with the first player interrupt. Exhaust the Milano. Spend a resource. I think we toss this thing because Rocket can kill the Kree Commando here. Yeah, let's toss it behind enemy lines. So we cancel whenever effects, so Ronan will not scheme. Last encounter card is Fanaticism. Okay, here we go. This is where it ramps up. Comes in with 2 Fury counters. Attach to Ronan after he attacks, or his attacks now overkill and piercing, but the Fanaticism will surge. So we get another encounter card, which is an Assault. If we're an Alter Ego, it will surge into another you stand accused. So he's going to scheme with +1 scheme. We can't cancel anymore, so just going to scheme with 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets 1 boost. 5, 6. That's going to advance the main scheme here. To take what is mine, one review, attach the Power Stone to Ronan. If he has it, give him a phase down boost card, so he gets a boost card here. I forgot he gets more with the Amplify, but that won't change anything. 1 threat on here. Power Stone is attached to Ronan. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme. Okay, it's back to our turn, and around X will be played. Alright guys, we are falling down here. Let's draw a card with the Mansion. Get into... we're not getting our thing. I think I have to exhaust recover, right? Yeah, let's exhaust recover by 4. We go from 3 back up to 7. We gotta get that life. I don't even know if I can... I can't take an attack with a Fanaticism, right? Actually, we have our... defense event. We have them in the deck, so I feel confident we're gonna draw into them. If I really want to be confident, I can Gamora it, but I don't think I'll do that. Yeah, I could always Gamora it if I really wanted to, because then we can mill for an event, and I'm most likely going to get it. And if I don't get, I'll mill the deck more, so I make sure that I get that defense event, which will help us block the Fanatic stuff. So I feel like that's gonna be the best play here. Yeah, let's Gamora it, and then we also want to get Rocket Raccoon down with whatever card we draw. So this would be 3 resources when paying for a basic card, because Power and Office is a double. So we play Gamora. Oh wait, sorry guys, we can't play her unless we're in hero form. So we're gonna flip on hero form first. So 3 cards are paying for basic. So we can play Gamora here. Play only if your deck has the Guardian trait, which we do have in our hero form. So Gamora is going to, let's swing for 2 in the Kree Commando. So total 3 damage. Gamora has a hero response. So we are in hero form. After she attacks or thwarts, discard from your deck until you get an event, add to your hand. Okay, we lost Project Rebirth, which is fine because we want to get our event here. Okay, we got it. The Grasping Tendrils, so we add this to our hand with Gamora's effect. Okay. Then Gamora takes the console damage. So now we're going to use our symbiotic bond. Take a damage. We drop from 7 down to 6. Generate a wild resource. This would be 2 more for a total of 3. So we play Rocket Raccoon. Play only if you have the Guardian trait, which you do have in hero form. When Rocket attacks a minion, he gets +3 attack and it's overkill. So we swing for 1 plus the 3. So 4 in Kree Commando defeats him, and then 1 overkill to Ronan, knocks off his tough stats card. Rocket takes the consequent damage. Alright, and that's going to turn us right back up, and we're going to hold on to this Grasping Tendrils here in our hand, and try to not die here. Alright, draw him back up to 5. Okay, we got both of them, which was what I thought would happen, but that's okay. Alright, Ronan's turn. He is going to add 2 to the main. Goes up to 3. He's going to attack us here. It's overkill and piercing, so we got to cancel it. Let's play a Grasping Tendrils. We need 2 costs, so let's use 2 resources right here, and this is a physical resource right here with a Savage attack. So here, interrupt defense. Whenever the villain initiates an attack against you, cancel the attack. If you pair this with physical, stun the villain. So we're going to stun Ronan, and we cancel the attack. So the attack won't go through. He keeps his boost. He keeps the Fanatic counters. Then we get 2 encounter cards here with the Kree Command Ship. First one is Shadow of the Past. Oh, man. Do I cancel it? Milano? Yeah, because if this attack, he's stunned. So I feel we just cancel here with the Grasping Tendrils. Yeah. So let's exhaust Milano for first one interrupt. Exhaust Grasping Tendrils as a resource, and then cancel one of the effects of Shadow of the Past. So that's not going to trigger. Last encounter card is Superior Tactics, which is fine. Okay, still getting lucky. One of you places 2 threat here. If Ronan has a Power Stone, place an additional threat here. So we're going to put additional 1 there because he has a Power Stone. And while this team is played, we cannot take the Power Stone from Ronan, and we can't take the Power Stone from him. We cannot remove that from this scheme. That's going to end his turn. So it's back to our turn here. Let's mansion, draw a card. Marnix. Cannot afford him here. Actually, wait. Reduce him by 1. So we can afford him. We can also Gamora. I don't know if I have any more events. Okay. I think we definitely want to attack. Let's take this stun off. I think we play Marnix here. Oof, I just realized we don't have a lot of life. So Marnix will have to block. No, he's stunned still. Okay, so we got a little bit of life here. We need to remove threat. We need to then do damage to him. This is rough. Okay, let's exhaust the multi-gun. Remove 2 there from the scheme. We take it off with Superior Tactics. I think Ironheart will thwart for us here. Yeah, let's have her thwart for 1. Clear out Superior Tactics. She'll take constant damage. She's gone. Doesn't matter because he has overkill anyways, so we don't need her to block. We're going to use our symbiotic strength. Oh, wait a minute. Limit once per phase. Okay, so this is the hero phase. We haven't used it yet. We use it during the villain. Well, no, we didn't even use it during the villain phase. So we take a damage, drop down to 5, generate a wild resource. Marnix is only 2 costs if we have the Guardian trait, so this would be another resource here, so we can play Marnix. Okay, Marnix will... Actually, do I... Okay, let's do Gamora. Thor for 1 from Cannonade. She'll take constant damage. We're not going to use her effect. And we're actually going to keep Marnix full life here, because if Ronan gets another attack after this stun, he can soak some of the overkill damage. That ender turn, let's right back up. Alright, we're going to draw back up to 5. We do deck out, so face down encounter card. Shuffle this card here back into deck. All right, I don't know, guys. Our life is pretty low here. We're trying. I'm trying my best. Getting really lucky too with the Nick Furies. All right, we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a running gun there is really good. All right, Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 to main, goes up to 5. We gotta take the power stone from soon. He's gonna attack us here. He's stunned, so we just remove the stun. Activation won't go through. 2 encounter cards because the Kree command ships hazard icon. We got an advance, so he's gonna scheme here. If he gets a boost of 3, we lose, so we're gonna cancel with the first one interrupt. Exhaust the Milano. Discard this card here as a resource for the Milano to cancel the one of the effects of a treachery. 2 encounter cards left, no more advances. You stand accused, he's gonna attack with +1 attack. Alright, we can't block that. So Marnex will defend here for 4. So he's hitting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets 1 boost, and he has +1 attack here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Marnex would take 4 of the damage, and he has overkill and piercing. So 6 would bleed over to Agent Venom here, and that would drop us from 5 down to 0. Alright guys, we're gonna try the same exact leadership deck here against Venom Goblin and see how this goes. Maybe it'll go better than Ronan. Okay, so Venom Goblin comes with steady and toughness. Let's put the star initial threat on a 3 main scheme. So it's gonna be 0 here, 1 here, and then 2 here. The active glide icon will be on Midtown Manhattan with this thing right here. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck. Venom Goblin's one of your effect is to do 2 phase down encounter cards to each player. So we will be getting 2 phase down encounter cards to start this game off, which is going to be these 2 cards here. And then let's shuffle up our player deck. And we're going to do these super scary mulligans here again. I'm always fearful to mulligan for Venom because of losing like half the deck. Alright, let's drop to our hand size here, 6 in our alter ego. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got lock and loaded, so that's pretty good to get one of our weapons. I want to double here. I like superpower training as well for another weapon actually. Behind enemy lines could be good to clear superpower training, but we really need a double. I need to keep on an ally in case to block. So let's mulligan 3 here. Hopefully we can get built out a little bit and possibly get a double. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, set up ability here. We discard on top of your deck until you get a weapon upgrade, and that adds to your hand. So we're just going to mill here until we get a weapon. And of course, we mill a bunch of good stuff. Oh man. Let's do it like this because we still have 2 more weapons left with the other pistol and the multi-gun. Okay, we got the multi-gun again. Alright, so these will all get discarded, most of our deck. So we're going to deck out pretty early again. Okay, so let's get started here. What do we want to do? We have made the call though, with a bunch of discarded allies like Nick Fury, but no doubles. Do I make the call Nick? I don't think I care about the lock and loaded here. I could flip up, make the call Nick, see what we get. Yeah, let's flip up here to hero form. We're going to play make the call, pay the printed cost of the ally in your discard pile. So Nick Fury is going to be 3 costs, symbiotic strength. We can take a damage to generate a wild resource. This would be 3 more for a total of 4, I think. Do I want this stuff? Yeah, we would do 3 more here for a total of 4. And then we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one, repeat the one I draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then that resolves and make the call. Now, I could get out all 3 guns here. I feel like Venom players would want me to do that, so let's do that. We're going to use a resource here, play our pistols. Resource here, play our other pistols. Resource here, here to play our superpower training. Player side scheme comes in with 3 per player threat. And then Venom can thwart from it for 1. We can exhaust a pistol. We use a basic power, exhaust it to get +1 to the power. So we can exhaust both to get +2 thwart. We're throwing for 3, clear off superpower training. Once defeated, it goes into victory display. Search your deck and discard off for an identity specific upgrade like the multi-gun, put it straight into play here. So now I got all 3 of our guns on turn 1 with the Nick Fury. Let's exhaust the multi-gun. Choose the one to remove 2 there from the scheme. And then Nick's gonna thwart for 2 from here. We'll take a consequential damage. That ends our turn. That was pretty good, right? We got all 3 guns and a Nick Fury out. I feel like that's really all you can ask for here is Venom. Let's drop it up to 5. Alright, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 to each one of the 3 main schemes. He's going to attack us. Nick will block. He's hitting here with the base of 3. Boost card is 1, so 4 damage. Takes out Nick Fury. Then Venom Goblin has a force response. Claim Throne. After it activates, move the glider count to scheme the least threat and resolve special. Since they're all at 1, we can pick. Let's move to here. Special is to place 1 threat on each scheme. Then he's going to deal with a face-down counter card for a total of 3. First one is the Advanced Glider attached to a villain. After he activates against you, he activates again, limit once per round per player. Oh man, okay, that I did not tech for this. But to be fair, other heroes don't need to tech for it. Concussive bombs attached to villain comes with 2 bomb counters. After the villain attacks you, remove a bomb counter from here. Exhaust 1 upgrade and 1 support you control. And then we also got an assault, so he's going to attack us here. All right, he's hitting with a base of 4. We're going to defend for 2. Exhaust both pistols, so we get +2 for our defense. So we're defending here for 4. He's hitting with a base of 4. This will be the boost 3. So deals 3 damage, brings us from 11 down to 8. And then after he attacks you, exhaust, remove a counter, exhaust 1 upgrade and 1 support control. So we exhaust the upgrade that we control. We have no more supports, right? Or no supports, just 3 upgrades. Then claim a throne. Goes to team with the least threat. They're both equal, so we can choose. Let's put it on this one this time. I don't want to take indirect damage because he's going to attack me again. Discard 1 card from your hand. Dang it. Let's do Major Victory because he's just too low tempo right now. Then with the Advanced Glider, after Venom Goblin activates, he's going to activate again, limit once per round player. So he's going to attack us here again with the base of 4. Gets a boost of 2, 6 damage, brings us from 8 down to 2. And then this remove the counter. We can't exhaust anything else, but it will still go away and fizzle. Claim and throw it. We can move wherever we want. Let's put it on here. Add 1 threat on each scheme because we put it here. Then we take 2 indirect, which will kill us. So 1 threat to each scheme. All right, and it's back to our turn. I could play X, thwart this, have X take consequential damage, get 1 confuse off. Either way, I think we're kind of screwed here. Let's use 3 resources here to play Professor X. When you display, choose one, pick the one to confuse the villain. Then he's gonna thwart for 3, clear off Midtown Manhattan. Then he'll take consequential damage. We're gonna flip down to RP Eagle because Venom Goblin does have overkill and ways to do indirect damage, which could kill us if he gets that as a boost. That'll enter turn us right back up. Let's draw back up to our hands here 6. We deck out here already on our third turn because of our setup. So we're gonna have 2 encounter cards here as well. Yeah, I don't know if this was a good showing because of Advanced Glider, but that's fine. We're gonna keep this in because other heroes can get the advanced. I have so many playthroughs on his channel where I got the Advanced Glider on turn 1, and we still did really well and defeated Venom Goblin with that. So yeah, I want to show what will happen here, getting the Advanced Glider on turn 1 with Venom. Okay, so we drew back up to 6. Venom Goblin turn is going to add 1 to each one of the 3 main schemes. So 4, 4, and 1. Okay, he's going to scheme on here because this is the active main scheme. He does have a confused status card, but he's steady, so he's not fully confused. He's scheming with the base of 2 on here. Boost card is going to be boost effect. Place 1 threat on each main scheme without the glider counter. So this goes up to 5. This goes up to 2. So he only schemes for 2 on here. Makes this go up to 6. Then claim the throne is going to move it to scheme the least threat. Take 2 indirect damage. We're going to put 2 indirect damage on Professor X, which takes him out. So we're fine. Then he's going to scheme again with the Advanced Glider on this active main scheme. Now scheme with the base of 2. Gets a boost. Put the ration in play engage with you. So just 2 threat. This will go up to 4. Then it'll... Oh, crappers. He didn't scheme enough. Because if he got a boost and this went to 5, it will move over to here. Because claim doesn't trigger again. It goes on scheming least threat. I thought he would get at least a boost of 1, but he didn't. So it's going to stay here with the scheme least threat. It doesn't move. Special to take 2 indirect damage. So we have no allies here. So we take 2 indirect damage. Drops from 2 down to 0. And yeah, that is it, guys. Super quick game here. Playing as Agent Venom. And afterwards, the minion would have schemed. We would have gotten another encounter card. It would have been a Thrall and another Thrall here. All with guard. This one has patrol. What we have done, we would have recovered. Not sure what else we've done. We had the multi-gun and the pistols, I guess, but Pistols are useless if we recover. And then multi-gun can do 2, take out the enraged symbiote with the patrol. And then, yeah, we can play some allies here. Doesn't really, yeah, we can draw a card with the mansion. Let's see what we got. That would have gone to confuse off, but we have no way to take care of the advanced glider, right? Unless we get 2 attack events in our hand at the same time, which is pretty difficult here as Venom. So yeah, all right, guys. Yeah, that was a very quick game here, Venom Goblin. I hope you guys enjoyed gameplay. Probably my fault. You know what? Forget about the Venom Goblin game. This is not a good showing for Flash Thompson because of the advanced glider. But yeah, and I didn't tech for it. But to be fair, guys, I had really good starts to both games, the Ronan game and the Venom Goblin game. But yeah, we got Nick Fury and these guys out. The Ronan game, we also got like Nick. What else did we get? Like a mansion. We got like a bunch of stuff out. But yeah, and the multi gun, I think, on that turn as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see why Venom is just not my personal favorite hero to play. But yeah, I totally respect that for all people that love Venom out there. I know there's a lot of people that love Venom, and yeah, he's just not my cup of tea. So he's gonna stay down there for most of my tier list. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.